this is going to really, or should at least, lower your notch of respectability for a man named Dinesh D'Souza, who has been on an absolute war, complaining about how the left calls anybody they disagree with fascists, but then wrote a whole book about how left-wingers are fascists. Now, he is a guy who's been trying to combat the academia and the, the known occurrences of this thing called the Southern Strategy, where basically the parties flipped, and with Barry Goldwater and Richard Nixon, they switched up by getting a lot of racist white voters by being openly anti-segregation. Barry Goldwater was the presidential candidate he was against civil rights. And if you recall, a Nixon aide had actually came out and said that the drug war was to target black people. Now, Dinesh D'Souza tweeted out this picture because, the Kaepernick kneeling thing has been really going crazy, and this Sunday was probably the biggest thing ever. He says, "Hey, at Kaepernick7, check out some of your fellow Democrats marching to the DNC convention where many of them were delegates. Hashtag hypocrite." And it's a picture of, some KKK people marching. Owned, oh my god, Dinesh the God. Well, anyways, so here's what I really have. First of all, Kaepernick is not even really a Democrat. He seems to be pretty independent when it comes to parties, so that's stupid too. But also, again, even if this picture was real, the parties flipped. It's irrelevant to the name. If the name was Dick, it doesn't fucking matter. The ideals are different. Now, there's a guy named Peter A. Schulman, who's a historian. He exposed this guy on Twitter. He says, "This isn't from the 1924 DNC. This is literally a photo of Klan members marching in honor of a slain police officer." So he links the link. It's from wisconsinhistory.org. So he says, here Dinesh D'Souza is trying to tie the 1920s Klan to Democrats, and the real photo literally ties them to racist police. So if you recall, Klan members infiltrated the police. So they actually, here's the thing. So not only is he being a complete liar, a fraud, and a piece of shit overall, he also broke copyright here, because specifically this website says they have under rights and permissions, they say the image is copyrighted property of Wisconsin State Journal and is provided by the State Historical Society subject to contract. Use of the image requires written permission from the staff of the Division of Library Archives. It may not be sold or reproduced, copied, or distributed as a photograph, electronic file, or any other media. The image should not be significantly altered through conventional or electronic means. Images altered beyond standard cropping and resizing require further negotiation with the staff member. So they talk about how you can't use this without our permission. And so not only is he completely bullshitting, he's caught in a lie. And when you see this type of thing, and he hasn't taken this tweet down, who the fuck likes it has 5,000 likes? I'm really starting to think these motherfuckers have bots liking their tweets. Lauren Southern got like 10,000 on some tweet about millennials not wanting to have kids because they don't want to fucking ruin their lives. I don't understand this type of stuff. Who likes those tweets? Okay, anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent here. The point here being that he literally, ironically, just owns himself. And this should, like I was trying to get to, should lower your respect for him, because he shows that his integrity is non-existent. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below. Leave a like and share the video. Help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.